Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to part 18 of my Witcher 3 complete 100% trophy walkthrough. So this quest we're going to begin with is Brother-in-Arms Skellige. I'm going to head back to Skellige and talk with Ermion. So get on Roach and trot on to the nearby signpost and then warp over to Skellige. Yeah, some a little bit good news I guess in terms of platinum I can share with you now. So I've actually got recorded up to part 23. And that is pretty much when we pop Death March trophy along with the card collector trophy and finish the game. Yeah, so just warping here guys, so it's not the Druid's camp, it's getting it for something. But yeah, warp to there guys, basically where Ermion is. The quest should take you there anyway. Yeah, but once we complete the game in part 23, we're pretty much done for platinum. We've got I think 6 Witcher contracts left. We've not done the Monster Nest trophy yet, but a lot of the Misk trophies we're actually doing within the DLC. So at the end of part 23, there's not much work left for platinum, and not done too bad actually. We're probably altogether got platinum in probably somewhere near 15 hours. You know, if I was just going to go straight for platinum, but obviously I'm not doing so because I'm going to combine the trophies with the DLC to obviously save time when you try and do everything. But here guys, these caves, they're a bit confusing to find. So I'm just showing you where I am on the map each time I combine entrance. But Ermion is in here. There you go, I'm hiding behind the bushes. Where is he? He doesn't know who he's talking to. But yeah, you want to choose the top option. Need your help fighting the Wild Hunt. And then after that you want to activate the side quest Gwent, Skellige style. And you want to be playing the Gremist. Yeah, make sure he's the active objective. And this is another confusing entrance to find. I've spent a lot of time finding these entrances in the past. I get very lost in this sort of area trying to find the cave entrances. It's not too bad when you've got an objective leading you there. But when you haven't and you come in here, yeah, you can be here for ages looking for these cave entrances. But yeah, this is where it is guys. I'll show you again on the map. So use the signpost as a reference, and that's about where I am. Yeah, so come inside, talk to the Gremist, and you know that quest we completed earlier, practice them in alchemy or something? Yeah, we're basically reporting it back now. And normally when you report it back you have to wait outside for like a day. So I'm just going to do some meditating. Yeah, practice them in advanced alchemy. Practicum. Yeah, come back in and talk to him after meditating. Choose top option. Before it was the second option, I didn't say that did I? I was too busy talking. Yeah, before it's the second option, as you wish master. Then we went outside, meditated, then it's the top option. And then after that guys, and you complete it, you'll get some rewards. You'll get sulfur times 5, algahest, ham fibre and saltpeter, each of them are times 5. And you can play him at Gwent. Yeah, you have to do a quest just to make him available as a Gwent player, because there's a card which can only be obtained from this guy, so you have to play him unfortunately. But he does give you a really good card. He gives you the Mysterious Elf. And it's quite a simple card. It's a spy card, but it's got 0 rating, so when you use it, it doesn't give you your opponent any advantage. And it's also a hero card, so your opponent can't reuse it at all. You know when you like use the decoy card to pick up a spy card which your opponent put down? He can't do so with that, so it's a really good card. And we're back on Brothers-in-Arms Skellige guys, and we're going to go and talk to Crack. So head back to the signpost. Signpost can be a bit confusing to find as well, so if you don't know where you're going, just open your map, put a marker down on the signpost so you can come straight to it. But it's basically to the southeast of where the Gremist lives. That's it, come here and then walk back to the bridge to Kaer Morhen.
Did you sever his head? Head of a giant on your mouth. Little Norgan's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, then I'm going to head inside and go and talk to Crack. You don't have to talk to Crack in order to get his trophy. I just come and talk to him because he's nearby. I mean, normally here we went left here into the dinner hall. You normally go right to talk to Ceris, who you need to talk to. But you just go left there, it brings you down here, you talk to Crack, and he gives you a sword called the Winter's Blade. And the Winter's Blade, it now...
Wanted to talk.
Before this didn't happen, but now it improves with your level. Yeah, when you get to him, you just want to choose the top options. Need your help fighting the Wild Hunt. We can only fight them at Kaer Morhen. And thank you. Yeah, he'll give you the Winter's Blade, like I said. He doesn't actually join you at Kaer Morhen. That's why I said you don't really need to talk to him. But yeah, loot that chest in the corner of this room afterwards. There you go, Winter's Blade. Yeah, it levels up with your level. So, it sounds good, but it's always a little bit under power. So if you've got another sword, if you come in the description it will tell you. I think before the recent update this didn't do this. There's a silver sword which does this same thing, but that was there before the update. But this one wasn't. The sword was here, but you see their damage scales with your level. Yeah, that's added with the update. Yeah, it's always, if you've got two swords for example, two relic swords, and they're both the same level, that one will always be a little bit underpowered, so it does come out at a bit of a disadvantage. So just bear that in mind. Just because it scales with your level doesn't mean it's always going to be a best sword to have. Just say for example you haven't found a sword at your level for a long time, that might become a better one then. But once you've got a sword at your level, it will almost always be better than that one, as long as it's a relic. So now we're coming this way, and we're going up to see Ciri, and we're about to pop the trophy here now, guys. Full crew. Bring all possible allies to Kaer Morhen for the battle against the hunt. So yeah, come talk to Ciri in the house, in her room, and tell her the top option, the Wild Hunt, need your help fighting it. She'll direct you to her friend, her guard, what's his name? Haralma or something. Yeah, she'll direct you to him. Then go back to him in this nearby room and choose top option, need your help defending Kaer Morhen, and that should pop the trophy, full crew. If it's not popped, it's because you haven't quite spoke to somebody properly. And then what we're doing then, guys, we're going to do the Gwent Skellige style. We're going to play the nearby player. So all we're going to do, we're going to jump off this bridge, down into the waters below, just get down a bit quicker. Yeah, Gwent Skellige style, we're going to go and beat him. So jump down here, get down quicker. Little shortcut. Try not to land on the rocks. Yeah, then just go and play him at Skellige. Sorry, play him at Gwent in Skellige. Yeah, full crew. If you didn't pop it, it's either... Well, I don't think... I've not read many reports for this glitching, but trophies can always glitch. But you should have... For full crew, you need to talk to Zoltan. You need Roch. You need Ciri and Yolma, or I think it might be whoever's king, but yes, you need Ciri and Holmer, and you also need Ermion, and you also need Kira Metz. But we did Kira Metz much earlier. You can talk to others, but they're the only ones which you need for the trophy. Basically, anyone else, they'll just say they can't join you. A lot of guys say you need Triss, but Triss is story related, she's automatically going to join you no matter what. So despite guides saying you need to go and talk to Triss so she joins, she's guaranteed to join, story related. But yeah, just beating this guy at Gwent now, guys. And then when you beat him at Gwent, we're going to go to a nearby boat, and we're going to warp to... we're going to go to the Isle of Mists now, and at this point, a lot of trophies are going to become unobtainable. Yeah, you'll find out... Sorry, not trophies, side quests, what am I saying? Scaring you then. Yeah, no, a lot of side quests will just become cancelled, voided. You get like an indication saying if you come past this point, a lot of things are going to be unable to finish. Like I say, it's all related to side quests, which are not related to any trophies, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's this one here, guys. Isle of Mists.
They smear your ass with honey.
Our favour lady ran so much. Why the spit not? Because if you get hit in the gut and those herrings get...
The reason you need to come to a boat is because a signpost... Yeah, a signpost doesn't actually warp you. You can't warp to harbours. But if you jump in a boat, you'll be able to warp to harbours then. So yeah, just come and jump in a boat, commandeer it, and then open up the map, and all harbours should become available now. Any harbours which you've discovered. There should be one over here which we discovered from the maps we read earlier. That one. Undvik boatyards. Warp today, guys. And then from here, just head west towards the objective marker. I think you're supposed to make your way up there on the land, but just sailing underneath the location in your boat actually enters the area, the trigger area, and that will trigger you to advance. There'll be a cutscene. Like I say, just remember, once we do this, a lot of side quests are going to become cancelled, so you won't be able to complete them. None of them are related to trophies, but just make you aware, guys. If that interests you, a lot of side quests, just find, you know, a bit more lore about the game world, anything like that. You have to go and do it now. But yeah, for platinum purposes, it doesn't matter, and we're just going to cancel them all. We'll be doing the Battle of Kaer Morhen at the end of this part, which is quite a big quest. You know, that's what a lot of this has been building up to. Yeah, you get the option here to make a manual save. You want to make a manual save here actually, because sometimes if you choose cancel, the trigger light disappears to advance this quest, and I think you've probably got to warp away and come back here. Yeah, so make sure you choose to make a save, make one, and then you can choose to travel to the Isle of Mists. There you go. Yeah, it'll fail a lot of quests.
But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
You get storyboard cutscene, and after this you'll be back in the boat, and you've got to sail to a dock to the southeast.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yep, here we are, guys. So you can either follow the Firefly. Yeah, that's where we're going, to that dock to the southeast. You can either follow the Firefly or just make your way there. I just make my own way there, as you can see. Yeah, while we're sailing to that dock. Yeah, when we do finish the story, the first video after finishing the story, we're just going to be finishing the Witcher contracts in the main game. So get that we'll do the main story. Obviously get Death March, get a card collector on. They're the big trophies out of the way. And we'll just finish the Witcher contract trophy for the main game. And then after that, it's just going to be solely DLC, guys. Everything will be done in the main game. Of course, some missed combat trophies will be remaining, but we're going to actually pop all them during the DLC. You'll be stronger. And to be honest, some Witcher contracts, you have to be quite high level. But we'll see how we get on. Yeah, there's some Witcher contracts in the main game where you have to be like level 35. So I'll check how easy they are. Level 28, where we're going to be by the time we finish the game. Yeah, be about level 28. And if quite easy to do, we'll just do them all at the end of the main game, guys. Get them all done. But if some of them are going to be quite difficult, even on easy, then I might just leave the high level Witcher contracts until a bit later when I'm close to that level. But once you get here, guys, this dock, there'll be 3 chests just along the shoreline with some goodies inside, which we'll loot. And now we need to warp to a very specific location on the map, just save a bit of time. I'll show you in a minute. And we can put a marker down. Right, so very carefully, you see over here, see that patch of water, that one I'm looking at, that puddle? Put a marker down on there. You see where I put the marker? Put one down on that, and then we're heading there. Basically, what's going to be there is a corpse. It's not going to show up on anything. It's going to be quite hard to see, but it's there where I put that marker down. Basically, very soon we're going to begin a quest, and it's going to want you to come back and examine that corpse. But at this point we're very close to it, so we're just going to examine the corpse now, and then we won't have to come down here later for this next quest. Yeah, this corpse here, there he is. He will glow red when you get near him. Just examine him. That's all you need to do. Examine him. It won't advance any quest because the quest where you have to come to him is not available yet. But if you just examine him, once that quest begins, that will automatically complete that part of the quest, so you don't need to examine him no more. There will be a big enemy there. If the enemy sort of patrols around the area, he may be in your way when you go to examine him. If he is, you'll just have to kill him. Sometimes I do, but this time I was quite lucky and he was just at the back, so I didn't really have to fight him. He's not tough to beat anyway.
Firefly stopped at the
And then come up here, guys, to his house at the quest marker. And for this dialogue, just choose all the top options. At one point you will have to choose the second option, but that's more like a dialogue choice where you have to choose both options anyway. You choose the top and then you have to choose the bottom to progress. So keep choosing the top option, and eventually you have to choose a second option after that, and then the third option. Yeah, so choose the top options, and then one point you have to choose the top option, the second and the third option, and then choose top option again, and that'll begin the quest. Yeah, so this quest, guys, this is the one you have to find the three friends, but obviously you've examined one already, which unluckily met his demise, so you don't have to bother going all the way to the south. We've done him, so what we're going to do, we're going to come this one first. You don't need to kill any other enemies on the way except for these two water hags once you get in the search area. Yes, kill these two water hags. Yep, they'll lob oil at you. Yeah, once you killed him, should trigger a little cutscene. There he is. Jump down, I'll catch you. Yep, so once you spoke to him, that'll update that part. All we've got to do now, guys, is find Gaspard. Yeah, Gaspard is in the lighthouse to the west. So just head to the lighthouse now. On your way up the lighthouse, there'll be some chests you can loot. You're going to loot the chest at the bottom of the lighthouse and the chest at the top behind him. Just when it comes to the chest at the top, make sure you loot that before you talk to Gaspard, because once you talk to him, yeah, I just looted the two chests because they got two pills inside. Yeah, once you talk to him, it will advance the quest and you'll automatically warp to the bottom of the lighthouse. So you basically you'd have to go back up if you wanted that chest. So make sure you loot the chest first and then talk to him afterwards. Just be careful with the prompt. The chest is right next to him, so you've got to be careful you get the right prompt. There you go, some goodies in there. And then talk to him.
Wake up.
Yep, so afterwards you're going to spawn back down the bottom, like I said, after choosing top option. And you got to basically take him, you got to babysit him back to the house where we've got a quest. But along the way, you might encounter some enemies, and he also falls asleep twice. Yeah, you can do this in a way where you can avoid the enemies, but you've got to take a very specific path, and it's easier just to come through. Just come through this way. Most of the time I can avoid the second batch, but this attempt, yeah, I did run into the second batch of enemies as well by mistake. So yeah, if you do kill any, loot them, and he normally falls asleep just on the corner of this path. Yeah, if he falls asleep here, just keep pressing X next to him to wake him up, and then it also falls asleep once you get near the cottage on the way back.
Know much about this isle?
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
Yeah, you'll see the enemies on the map. If you run too close to them, it will begin a battle and you will have to fight them. Yeah, there we go.
How do you like that silver?
Yeah, I think if I was a bit more to the east or to the west, I probably would have avoided these. I do normally. Just this attempt, I've ran straight into them. There's an ambush waiting for me. There you go. If you do kill any, just make sure you loot them as always. What I might do as well at the end of the game, I might try to get you set up ready for the materials we're going to need for later. Yeah, because my inventory's getting to a point where all my relics that I've not been selling or dismantling, they're taking up loads of inventory space, inventory weight, and it's going to come to a point where I've just got nowhere weight limit left. So I might have to think about dismantling some weapons. So we'll see. I'll probably do that, like I say, I'll do that in game. we'll look at dismantling some relics, just get the materials needed. I tried to probably mention them all, so you can get set up and you can probably make a list yourself, just so you're ready for later. But yeah, once you bring it back here, guys, you will fall asleep near this lamp where I'm next to. He always falls asleep near this lamp, like clockwork. There you go.
Drifting off. I'll soon.
Always at the same point. So wake him up again, and then just carry on north a bit more to the cottage, guys.
Alright.
And that should advance the quest. And you'll spawn back in the castle. Yeah, you will get a trophy though as well.
What is it brought you?
You'll find out why. I don't want to say what trophy you're going to get until we get there, just in case it's your first time playing.
Kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really.
But yeah, once in here, guys, you want to choose top option, and then the second option.
Wake it.
Gosh, Pop! What have
Found one. So
thanks?
got yeah. Step.
She let.
Guess.
Finally, we found her. That's it. Game is finished. So you got half of the game is basically just trying to find her.
Got it.
But yeah, once you found her, you should pop a trophy. Something more. Find Ciri. And then after that, choose top option. Then we're doing the Battle of Kaer Morhen.
No.
Alright, so this battle can take a long time, but there are a few steps you can take to get through it a little bit quicker. Basically, if you do only what is required to actually advance the objectives.
You found her.
So once you get control of that, guys, like I said, top option, and they're going to head into the castle for a cutscene.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
And then once in the castle, you want to choose these options I pick, because some of these options can change how the battle takes place, and we want the battle to take place the way we're going to do it, just so all my sort of steps will work for you the same they work for me.
An illusion.
So once in the castle, choose top option. Gotta take the initiative. Top option again, Ciri's most important. Top option again. Now for the rest of the plan. Top option again, what's the lab get us? And then it's the second option, witch's traps, that's the best idea. And then it's all the top options again. Patch up the wall. Yes, let's get to work.
Yeah.
And preparations coming along? Question mark.
Can't.
And then once you get control back, just head outside to begin the battle.
Thanks.
So when this battle begins, you get, what are the name of these? Dimeritium bombs. Yeah, you'll get given Dimeritium bombs. They're used basically for, when you use a bomb, a Dimeritium bomb, it will cancel magic on you if you throw attacked. They won't be able to use magic for a certain time limit. But you can actually use them to close portals. And all you have to do here is close the portals. But make sure you don't get too close, because then the enemies will aggro to you. And if they do aggro to you, then you have to kill the enemies as well. So try not to get too close to these portals. And then just hold R1 to aim your bomb, and then throw the bomb out from a distance. Once you've destroyed 2 portals, your bomb should restock. There you go. Just destroy all 3 portals. Remember, do not get too close to the enemies, otherwise you'll aggro them, and then you will have to fight them. But if you sort of stay in stealth and destroy the portals, that's great. Because once they're destroyed, you will advance the quest. And then you'll be Ciri, guys, level 23. You're going to choose the top option. I must confront them. As you can see, it's a timed option. And then go and kill all the enemies around Triss. Yeah, that's all you need to do here. All the enemies around Triss. Just be careful of these, they can kill you quick if you're not watching your back. So you do need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, so once back in control of Geralt, you just need to quickly sprint on Roach back up to the castle.
Faster, Roach.
Don't stop! Marigold will shield.
But once you get back up, once you're in the castle, you want to get off Roach. This is very important. Basically, this is a way to skip this next objective, and you might want to... I can't even remember if it lets you make a save at this point. But yeah, because if you mess this up, you need to reload an early save to try it again. Yeah, so get off Roach here, come through the gate, and straight after the cutscene, straight after, turn right and climb the crates behind you. Here, quickly. You need to climb up these quickly before you sort of enter battle stance, because at that point you won't be able to climb, you'll just be dodging. And I almost messed it up there. I thought it wasn't going to let me climb that last step, and you can activate that lever, guys. That's all you need to do, but normally you'd have to kill enemies to make your way to that lever along the castle wall here where I'm going now. Yeah, but that way, as long as you're quick, you quickly climb up the crates, get on the top wall and activate the lever. And because you're too far from the enemies, once you get to the lever, you'll be leaving battle stance anyway, so you can interact with it. And then once you've done that, you just run back to this inner part of the castle grounds, and all you need to do here is run up to Triss and kill any enemies around Triss. Just ignore any other enemies you pass. Yeah, just run up here. Once you get to Triss, it should update the battle, the objective. Yeah, so just kill all the enemies around here. Yeah, be careful you don't die. Wow. Oh, I did. Lost all my health then. Luckily I had my undying combat ability. Very, very useful ability that. Yeah, so once you've defeated the enemies around Triss, you'll get control back of Ciri. Defeat any enemies nearby. Yeah, so defeat any enemies nearby, and then once the objective updates again, guys, all you need to do is dash down towards the gate. Defeat the enemies around the gates, and then once they're dead, you get an objective to interact with the gate, to open the gate. So just come up here, interact with the contraption, and you get control back as Geralt. And then once back at Geralt, guys, all you need to do now is close the portals. But not every single one, there's specific portals you need to close. So it's basically the ones in the northeast corner and the ones in the southeast corner. Yeah, I'm just going to equip my roasted chicken just because that gives you a bit more health per second. 15, whereas most food gives you 10. Yeah, so northeast corner, you'll see a little search area. You need to close 2 portals in the search area. So wait for the portals to appear. There they are, there's one. And there'll be one more. There you go. Once you close the 2 portals in the northeast corner, then make your way to the southeast corner. You've got no bombs left, there will be some chests you can loot. There's one here. There you go. You can just get your bombs back from that chest when you get low in stock. And then in the southeast corner, guys, wait for 2 portals and then close them as well with Dimeritium bombs. Once they're closed, you make your way to the gate, back to the gate. And that'll be it. There we go, guys, that's the Battle of Kaer Morhen. Yep, here, choose top option. There's no blame, just grief. And then after that, it's going to be all the second options. But first, you need to head to the QM to the north under the cutscene. And then, like I say, guys, it'll be second options. You should get some XP. You'll be level 24.
Immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Yeah, second option doesn't look like we have a choice. Second option, you're right. Second option again, let her go. At that point you'll get some XP times 800, and like I say, you'll be level 24, and there'll be some more dialogue. This next dialogue, it'll be the top option, relax. You don't have to be good at everything, that's timed. Yeah, timed option, relax. Then the next one will be top option again, enlighten me. The top option again, I know what you're doing, or know what you're doing. And then it's the second option, alright, Velen it is, that's timed. And then it's the top option, guys, let's go. And then that will be it for part 18, Battle of Kaer Morhen complete, guys. Try to give you a bit of a teaser of what you can expect in part 9, what we're doing in part 19.
To the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Yeah, part 19, we're doing more main quest. We'll be getting the trophy, Zexonaut, and Assassin of Kings, which is quite a big missable trophy as well. So like I say, once you get here, guys, just, yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, choose top option, let's go. And then yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on part 19.